Hello, this is Timothy Perfect from Two Canoe Software, and I'm going to show you some progress I'm making on the smart card utility for iOS. I'm pretty excited about this. So what we can do now is with the new version of smart card utility, I can now read NFC tags from this PIV-enabled YubiKey. So I have the certificates I can read off of that. I can also support this and Bluetooth. In fact, it could be probably any Phasian reader, though I just have the Bluetooth one that I'm testing with, to be able to use a standard PIV card to read the smart cards off it and be able to show them to you and look at them, and also be able to use them in the system to be able to authenticate to websites and other things. And since this PIV card is actually an NFC enabled PIV card, I can use this directly with smart card utility and look at the certificates that are on it. So let me show you how it works. So first thing I'll do is I'll launch the app. And there's a big scan up top, so I'll tap scan. It asks me what kind of reader do I have. I'll say NFC. So I'll take this YubiKey key, and I'll hold it up against the back of it. There we go. It read in the certificates. So now I can see I have 3 slots populated on the smart card, 9A, 9C, and 9D. If I tap on one of them, I can look at the certificate and say, oh, very nice certificate. Very nice certificate indeed. So let me go back, and I will tap on scan. And I will scan in NFC again. And this time, I'll put in my contactless PIV card. And I'll put it on here. There we go. It read it in. Now I can look at the certificates. There's only 2 on this card, but they're both mighty fine certificates as well. So I've got one for slot 9A and slot 9E. So what I've developed so far is being able to use the Bluetooth reader. I can now inject them into the system because it's over Bluetooth. So I'll tap on scan again, and this time I'll do Phasian reader. And I'll take my Bluetooth reader and I'll turn it on. I'll insert the smart card, the PIV-enabled smart card, into the reader, just like so. And I tapped on scan and choose Phasian reader, which I did before, but I want to show you this sheet coming forward. And I'll tap the reader. It'll go ahead and read the certificates in. And now I can see those same 2 slots are populated, 9A and 9E. But now I've got this new option, insert. So I'll tap on insert. What that does is it inserts them into the system to be used by the system services like Safari, Mail, VPN, 802.1x, anything that uses client-based or certificate-based authentication. So I'll tap on OK. And one of the things is I'll force quit this to get it to disconnect from the reader. And then I'll go into Safari, and I'll go to a web-enabled or a protected card, protected website called ADFS Cert Test. And it'll ask me, do I want to do it? My smart card's on. I'll hit continue. Then it'll prompt me for my PIN. So I'll put in my PIN. It'll go ahead and authenticate to the website, and now I'm in. So if I take the smart card out, so I remove it from the reader and I refresh, or better yet, I'll just force quit Safari because there's some caching going on. And I will launch Safari again. Oops. And I'll go to the website. You can see it will fail. Now I'll put the smart card back in, and I will refresh the page. And you can see it prompts me for my PIN again. I'll put my PIN in, and now I can authenticate. But wait, you say, Tim, there was 2 slots that were populated. Is there another website you can get to? Why, yes, there is. If I go to the one that I bought this PIV card, it came with a certificate, allows me to authenticate to this super secret website called PIV-key/test. So I'll authenticate. Once again, it'll ask me, do I want to use this certificate? I'll say yes. It'll go ahead and it should prompt me for my, oh no, it won't prompt me for my PIN because I already entered it in. So it'll just authenticate. And you can see that my reader flashes a bunch when I do that. So if I go to one of these other test sites, go to test 1, you can see the lights flash. And I'm able to, there we go, flashing. And it did the authentication with this smart card, and I'm now able to access this website. These certificates are not just available for Safari to be able to authenticate to websites. Oh, no. They're available to other places as well. So, for example, if I went into Wi-Fi and I said other, security will use WPA3 Enterprise, because that's one better than WPA2. And we don't want to use username and password. Oh, no. we'll use the best of all the TLSs, EAP TLS. And under identity, we can see here's the ones that I have that I've inserted into my system. Then I will look at the VPN service. I'll look at VPN under General, VPN. And I'll add a configuration, and I will use user authentication instead of username. I'll use certificate. Now I can select the certificate, and you can see that that comes up. So just to recap, we can now read the certificates off the any NFC-enabled PIV smart card, or contactless card as they're called. So it can be this YubiKey in PIV mode. It can be this PIV card. That's great. I also support Bluetooth readers or any Facian reader that allows you to do that and be able to inject or insert those identities into the system and use them in the system system functions like Safari or Mail, 802.1x, or VPN. We can't authenticate to websites and using the system for NFC yet. I'm going to be adding that in soon, as well as support for other readers. But pretty exciting development all around. So make sure to subscribe, like this video, follow me on Twitter, buy some stuff from us. Any of this would be helpful. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.